All right, top of the morning, top of the evening, top of the night, whatever time zone you are on. I am live. Hello, everybody. A moment of silence for all those who have lost their lives. Okay, you see the title. Um, we're going to get to a little music and we are going to get, let me turn this up. We are going to get right into this. Hopefully everybody's been doing the best that they can in the situation that they are in. Again, you see the title. Hackers, rogue hackers do what they do. It's really unfortunate. Um, Quite the nuisance. Uh, let's go. Let's get to some music and get off into this. Okay. The first thing I would like to say is there's no such thing as data security. Years ago, I wrote a book called Data Security, How Secure is Secure, Not Secure Enough. So I am fully aware of that. Um, it is unfortunate that um, yet again, someone has access to my information via some other entity or business, and um, people just all in my account purchasing games, just gaming their little hearts away to the little hearts are content, on my dime. Really, really unfortunate. Years ago, when I was hacked, it was um, these hackers were on a whole nother level. They had fake W-2s in my name. They had my driver's license number. They filed employment in my name. And, you know, they were extremely crafty and cunning because when they went to file taxes in my name, the IRS actually thought that they were literally me. And so when I went to file taxes that particular year in my name, I had to send a host of information as well as get a tax attorney, tax advocate. Um, and that period was almost a year dealing with them. So again, hackers will be hackers, and there's no such thing as data security when you are accessing the internet. I am fully aware of that. Um, my degrees are in security and assurance. However, the reality of the situation is there's no such thing as 100% security when you are utilizing the internet. The internet was designed to be opened. It was designed to be an open network. Therefore, there will always be vulnerabilities. So let me get to this share. But knowing that on the security end, we need to, corporations need to be vigilant. Okay, so let's get to it. Google Chrome, Google. We all just love Google. Google Chrome hacking alert as billions warned to update their browsers immediately. Well, by the time you did your update, if you're not set to automatically update, what the hackers did was exploit the vulnerabilities in Google Chrome system before they patched it. So hackers were already in there exploiting everyone's data and information, as well as exploiting the vulnerabilities in the Google Chrome browser before they patch it. Okay, so you can just go ahead and give Google a thumbs up for not fixing their bugs in time. All right, users of Google Chrome have been instructed to update their web browsers without delay and use a hidden feature which the cloud, which could, excuse me, combat hacking. Okay, whatever. Um, through finding bugs that leave PCs open to hacking is pretty common. They are usually easily patched. Okay, Google, thank you so much for not patching your vulnerabilities in your browser and allowing hackers to do what they do. Let me be specific, for allowing rogue hackers to do what they do, which is hack. Rogue hackers are going to hack. That's what they do. That's what they love to do. It is what it is. That's what they love to do. They like to hack systems. They like to exploit vulnerabilities. So, but thank you, Chrome, for not being vigilant enough to pay attention to what was going on. Okay. Google also keeps you safe from most hack attacks using the remember this password features. Again, there's no such thing as 100% data security. So throw that out of the window and get that ideology out of your head. And this right here lets me know I need to do a part 2 to my book number 1. Security. How secure is secure? Not enough. Data security. Okay, we can't offer anyone 100% data security if your information is on the internet or you utilize the internet. We can only offer layers of security. All right, thank you, Google Chrome, Google Distribution, Google LCC, Alphabet Company. Thank you. All right. So, again, it was a 0-day attack, and a 0-day attack is when hackers, rogue hackers, and I want to be specific because pen testers who search for vulnerabilities in systems are considered hackers too, but they're the good hackers, you know, to find out where the vulnerabilities are so they can be patched and not exploited by rogue hackers who are going to steal everybody's information for doing something extremely malicious, like the hackers was just, you know, playing games utilizing my credit card. on there just playing all type of games. Anyway, uh, yeah. So here we go. But what makes this warning more concerning than usual is that two of the problems found by the cyber team at Google have been given the dreaded 0-day rating, which means that it's highly likely that the bug is already known to the criminal hackers. Excuse me, again, when the rogue hackers hit you at 0-day, that means they already are fully aware of everything that you have in your system that has not been patched. They already know what it is, and they are going to exploit it and take everybody else's data right along with them. Thank you so much, Google Chrome. All right. My Chrome browser is up to date, and hopefully everybody else's Chrome browser is up to date. Now, let's go to good old iPhone 13 Pro, Windows 10, Google Chrome hacked, but not by Whammo Me 11. But not, okay, whatever. But let's go. Let's get here. Let's go. And I knew days ago that I knew a while ago that Google Chrome was hacked. But this article right here was released on November the 2nd. And so let's just get to it. Chinese hackers recently managed to compromise the iPhone 13 Pro running on the iOS 15 operating system. OS means operating system, operating system 15, Windows 10. Okay, they hacked that. Google Chrome, you got hacked. Microsoft Exchange, which is a database server, was hacked. But 20 Adobe PDF. Many of us use Adobe PDF file, or not. All hacked. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for not being as vigilant as you should be. Big tech companies, you want to be over everybody's data, but you don't want to secure the data, and you don't want to get sued for not securing the data to the extent that you should. Okay, yeah, here we go. In a shocking development, Chinese hackers hacked into the iPhone 13 Pro, Windows 10, Chrome, and many more products considered tough to crack for any hacker. Wow, guess what? Hackers do what they do, and hackers are extremely vigilant. They have more sophisticated methods, and we as a nation should have been more vigilant years ago in terms of data security, instead of allowing these tech companies to sit on their backsides and have access and house billions and billions of data sets in their systems and not secure them. Talking about petabytes, trillions and billions worth of data sets with our information in there, our personal information, and them not invest in data security like they should. Again, disclaimer, there is no such thing as data security if you're going to be online, okay? We can't offer you data security 100%. All we can offer is layers of data security to give the hackers something to work through, and hopefully catch them while they're working through. It's not catching them in time that irritates me. They test the system out in advance, and the digital fingerprints are there, and we should be catching the hackers in real time instead of after the fact. That's what irritates me. All right. So, however, if it can happen at a contest, imagine what the hacker must be doing. Okay. So they won it was a legitimate contest. We used to have hackathons. However, that means nothing to me because that Chrome, that was a real hacker, not at a contest, who exploited Google browsers, Chrome system, Microsoft, Apple. See, when people tell me, oh, they can't hack through this, I said, oh, they don't even understand everything. If it's accessible via the internet, it's hackable. You don't want to be hacked, don't use the internet and take your personal information offline. Unfortunately, there's the pros and the cons of ever evolving and the ever advancement of technological uses in society today. And one of those negatives and pros are hackers, period. They're always going to be there. They're always going to do what they do. And people suffer at the end of the day. And in the United States, as well as big tech companies, need to be more vigilant and stop being so cheap and invest in a different method of security. And no, I will not give my ideas away for free. All right. Now, again, and also, before I get off, I meant to say Microsoft has a parent company called Meta. If you have not seen my community wall, then you don't know. Facebook, excuse me, has a parent company, and the name of their parent company is now Meta, to shield themselves from lawsuits. And I thought it was interesting that Facebook chose the name Meta, like metadata, like meta, information about information, that they would name their parent company. The audacity of them to name their parent company Meta, like as in information about information. Oh, really cute, Facebook. Okay, so let me stop the share on this while we're talking about Facebook. Before I wrap up, let me go here. Facebook, which I don't like at all. You finally said you're no longer going to use facial recognition. And you're going to eliminate all of the data, all of people's personal information that you had stored via artificial intelligence, utilizing facial recognition when they used your services, your platform, your social media. Oh, goodness. So here we go. And I'll just go straight from here. As soon as the article loads, I'll share it out. And I will show you directly from Facebook website what this is all about. Here it goes. Meta. Okay, let me blow this up for you so you can see. Oh yeah, the name of Facebook parent company is now called Meta. And we know meta means information about information. It has other terms, other definitions associated with meta, but to me, when I saw meta, this meant something a little different for me because Facebook is a tech company. And so I said, oh, the Facebook company is now Meta. Okay, their parent company is now called Meta. Okay, Yeah, yeah, real cute, Facebook. An update on our use of face recognition. All right. We we're shutting down the face recognition system on Facebook. People have opted in. People who have opted in will no longer be automatically recognized in photos and videos, and we will delete more than a billions people individual facial recognition templates. So, isn't it interesting the lies these some of these tech companies will come out and tell you? All right. This change will also impact automatic the alt text. That's a little shortcut, which creates image descriptions for blind and visually impaired people. Facebook, so what? Don't try to gander any sympathy and make it seem like, oh, it's going to affect the visually impaired user system. So what? Let's move on. That's just a sympathy plug right there. Anyway, after this change, ATT AAT descriptions will no longer include the names of people recognized in photos, but will function normally otherwise. We need to weigh the positive use cases for facial recognition against growing societal concerns, especially as regulators have yet to provide clear rules. Well, guess what? They coming. And the end to their immunity for big tech companies is coming too. So in the coming weeks, Meta, remember, Meta is now the parent company of Facebook, to shield themselves from class action lawsuits, in my opinion, will shut down the face recognition system on Facebook as part of a company-wide move to limit the use of facial recognition in our products. But you already got the people data. You've been had their data. Now you're going to delete their data. I would like to know how you're going to delete and dispose of the people data. I would also want access into Facebook's data warehouses to thoroughly investigate that process. All right. Okay. So this is my live that I did because I was on the phone tonight with with the bank, and card closed down and new card will be issued. And yeah, let's just pay attention to how vigilant these hackers are and what we're utilizing while we're on the internet. And let's make sure we're running our antivirus software, our anti-malware software, to check for viruses and backdoors and worms and other things like that. And let's make sure that we're clearing out our browser history, even though oftentimes the hackers will already have captured your information anyway.
And the game was never the same.
Haley.
And the game was never the same. And I'm the original. I heard the paradigm. Pull me the red tape, pull me the best of. See how we nice this up on this rhythm. So many wanna race it up on this rhythm. See, this is X Factor. He took the sample. My shit is classic. It's an example of how we nice this up on this rhythm. So many wanna race it up. See, this is X Factor. He took the sample. My shit is classic. Here's an example of how we slice it up on this rhythm. So many wanna slice it up on this rhythm. That is his X Factor. He took the sample. This shit is classic. Here's an example of how we slice it up on this rhythm. Wanna slice it up on this rhythm. See how we slice it up on this rhythm. So many wanna do this. He took the sample, was in his classic. Here's an example of how we slice it up on this rhythm. So many slice it up on this rhythm. God bless you guys tonight. Thank you so much.
All right. Having said that, you all have a pleasant evening and a pleasant night. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Make sure you are updating all of your search engines that you utilize, as well as utilizing your antivirus software. Bye-bye, everybody. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Have a pleasant night.